Yes. So, we have a saying at XTRALARGE that says that the darker the darkness, the brighter the effect of light, So sometimes it takes, sorry, permit me to use this, to say it this way, but sometimes it takes for when things are not working so well for some people and in some places, for some other people to scale through. There's a way they say it in Yoruba, but I don't want to say it like that. I don't want to say it like that. So with all the challenges that are happening in the country at the moment, and it's looking like, oh, things are difficult, blah, 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 that is when we, the XTRALARGE nation, that's when we will now be shining forth and be breaking through and be, preferring solutions to people's problems and be making more and more money, right? It has started already. Today is just the 12th of January, and I tell you, I lie not. Some things have happened to us as an organization this year that sometimes it will take like 3 months for us to be able to generate that kind of revenue, and it has already happened in just 12 days of the year. So the good news is that we, everybody that knows XTRALARGE, you all know that this is a company that is seriously interested and passionate about the empowerment of our people. All right, the rich should get richer. The average should scale up. The poor, I don't believe there's any poor person amongst us. The poor should also leave their realm and move up to the next level. So this year we are all scaling new heights. We are scaling new heights. I need you to type that in the message area, in the chat area. We are scaling new heights this year, and it's going to start with every one of us setting goals of what we want to achieve in the year 2025. You cannot grow beyond your goals. I want us to take that home tonight. So whatever it is, there are so many opportunities. I will be listing out very shortly. There are so many opportunities for everyone. One thing I love about XTRALARGE is that, there are some companies that they have some packages and it appeals only to the rich. There are some companies, they have some packages, it appeals only to the average people. Many companies don't even have anything for people that are just coming up. But at XTRALARGE Farms, there is something for everybody, whichever class you may belong to. And that's why in this company, we have the high, the mighty, the average, the low. And we are all, working and enjoying God together. There is no limitation for anyone except the limitation you set for yourself. Set your goals. You can't grow beyond the goal you set. The reason why most people don't move forward, you just see year in, year out, you just keep finding yourself at the same level, is because you don't have a clear goal of where you are going. You don't have a clear goal of what you want to achieve. And you have to start by accessing yourself about what you did last year and where you want to be this year. So opportunities that we are going to be rolling out this year is more than enough to give everybody. For example, we have a budget of 1 billion naira to give in rewards and commissions to our people this year, 2025. And I want to believe that everybody who is in this room with me, they are going to be partakers of that money I just mentioned. If you are going to be part, let me hear you. Let me hear you say, I'm going to
yes,
be part.
Yes, so I'm going to be
I'm going to be
one of the major beneficiaries.
one of the partakers in Jesus' name.
Jesus.
My pastor is partner with us, God. I will be a partaker of
that amount of money is the amount of that this is the money that we want our people. And I want you to push us to do more. I want you to push us to give more than we have already earmarked to give. You understand? And that 1 billion, that one is not talking about all the people that are their different packages and all that. No, I'm talking about the money that you are going to earn for not investing anything, for just introducing, talking to people about the different offers and packages and offerings that we have, and you're earning those ones on commissions and referrals. I was so excited on 2 days to New Year. I think was it 2 days to New Year, 2 days to Christmas. Somebody got an alert of 1,350,000 from Extra Large for not doing anything, just telling a brother. And this thing is paining me because most of the people that are now getting the big monies now, they are people that are just joining. What's happening to all the old people? Wake up. Wake up. This man got 1,350,000 on Christmas Eve. 2 days to Christmas. 1,350,000, and he was just jumping all over the place. This year on the 4th, I think on the 4th or on the 5th, if you see the number of people that this person carried, sponsored them with his own money, of course he has got his own fresh alert, packed people and brought them to Agritech with his own money just to come and see, because he has seen that if I did only one transaction and it fetched me 1,350,000, if I can do 10, that's 13.5 million naira. And there is nothing stopping anybody. In Yoruba, they say, Oju orun oteyefo life. But I think the challenge that may debar you from getting all these benefits and grabbing all these opportunities will be information and training. Information and training. When you don't have the information, you will not know what is even available, not to talk about how to, go with it. The second challenge will be training. Yeah, you've gotten the information, but you don't really know how to go about it, to be able to, do stuff. So where in fact, this year, I have a good news. For the first time ever in the history of Extra Large, we just created a communications department. You can imagine, we just created a communications department, and we have some very smart, intelligent people in that department, and their job is to just ensure that everybody gets to know about what is going on, because there are too many opportunities in Extra Large. There are too many opportunities. Let me tell you quickly about some of the areas, where we have opportunities this year. And where's my journal? And I want to encourage everybody, if you don't have a journal for the new year, please just go and, I don't care how you're going to get, just even if it's just an exercise, whatever, you need a journal for the new year, please. And in the front of that journal, what you're going to have there, your goals for this year. We have health goals, you have goals for everything. Your sleeping time, set it as a goal. The time you watch TV, time you spend on social media, time you spend in gist, the number of parties we attend this year, so that it is not every party they are inviting you that you are going, So we have to set all these things. It will help us to become better people. But tonight I'll be talking on just our health and financial goals, so we can set it right from now. What was your best achievement in the year 2024? Can you see yourself doing times 10 of that, your best achievement? That is the minimum every extra we should do this year. Nobody is expected to fall below that. What was your best achievement? It could be in other times. It could be nothing related to Extra Large, but I'm telling you now, there are a lot of opportunities, that are available to us all in Extra Large this year. What was your best achievement for the year 2024 financially? Can you try to times 10 that this year? And we're going to be doing a lot of trainings on how to achieve your whole dream for the year 2025 in the first 100 days. So the 100 days that we are going to be talking about will be starting from tomorrow. All right, we'll be starting from tomorrow. And like I said, we have a new communications department, and we're going to be rolling out a lot of information and trainings. Training is very, very important. How do you even explain some people are members and they don't even know into their dashboards? How do you explain that somebody even wants to register, somebody doesn't even know how to do? You don't know how to check your bonuses. You don't know how to, So all these things, we have to be trained about them so that we can know how to move forward. So we have a lot of opportunities. Let me give you an example. In the agricultural sector, we are into agriculture, we are into food, we are into health, we are into tourism, and then we are into empowerment. So those are the 5 different sectors that, that's the extra large umbrella is covering. We thank God for his grace and the amazing things that he's doing. And there are opportunities for everybody to make money. There is opportunity for everybody to impact lives. There is opportunity for everybody to be empowered in all these sectors. Let me talk about agriculture and what we're expecting this year. All right. In our agricultural field this year, we are going massively into trainings this year. For example, we are offering trainings to 1,000 people. We want to have a massive project on yam farming this year. We're going to do a lot of training. It's just going to be in sacks. And we want to train 1,000 people who are going to do 1,000 sacks each. And we're going to start with our first 100 in the middle of February. All right. So these things are achievable. These things are things, this time around, we don't even want to think about somebody, you don't have land, you don't have that. Things that you can start in your compound. You don't have compound, things that you can speak with somebody in your estate, in your neighborhood, things you can speak with your church, things you can speak with the school of your children and start, things that you can start immediately. Those are things that we are talking about. And we're going to be running extensive trainings on that, starting from immediately. There is no time to waste time. 1,000 people are going to be trained for the sack farming this year. And for those who want to do different other things in agriculture, we are, like I said, training is one thing we are investing a lot in our people this year. We are also partnering. Yesterday, I was invited to one of the leading churches in Nigeria to have an empowerment session with them, and it was mind-blowing. It was amazing. It was wonderful. The turnout was impressive. The instant sign-ups, instant registrations, and everything was alarming. I tell you, alarming. So this year we are partnering with at least 500 churches. We want to 500 religious bodies, all right, not just churches. So that we can take this prosperity to, Nigerians, we like to call God into everything. And God is like, I've given you everything you need to succeed. When people don't kill me, Nigerians, your noise is too much in my ears. I'm imagining that God is saying that thing. I'm just joking. So yes, prayers are good, but what can we do with our hands? We're going to be teaching a lot of people that. We are also taking the campaigns to schools, especially for young school leavers, how we can get them empowered. We have a robust program for women this year. No disrespect to men, but we have a robust, empowerment program for women this year, and it's starting immediately. That's why we created the communications department, so that nobody will miss out on all these opportunities. So for agriculture, there will also be some lands available this year for people to buy, for those who are interested in buying, for people to partner and do stuff together as it relates to agriculture by the special grace of God. All right. There will also be very little opportunities for people to invest this year as well. So that one is coming up. By tomorrow, for example, you'll be hearing all these things being rolled out day after day. For our food program, we thank God for the year 2024. Like I said, it was one year like never before. The inflation, sometimes when we have to increase the price of food products, I'm like, God, I wish we would not increase this thing. How are people coping with the prices of these commodities? But we can't help it. We can't help it. Operational costs, labor costs, packaging costs, logistics costs, and everything are contributing to the reasons why all these prices have to go up. All right. So please, and we all know what is happening in the country, but your health is more important. If you say because you want to save money and you are going about eating rubbish, you will spend more money trying to bring your health back than just, staying put and eating something nice. So we have a lot of goodies coming up from our food sector this year. We are opening 50 more food sales centers across Lagos and Ogun, and we are looking to do 10 out of the country, added to the ones we had before. And then another good news to our people in the diaspora, especially for people in US and Canada, because of your time zones, this year we're going to be having a monthly Zoom meeting for you at your own time. So this is 8:30 p.m. in Nigeria, but it's about 2 p.m. or 1 p.m. in the US. And today is Sunday. Some people are still in church, So we're going to be having specialized meetings for people who are in different zones and with very different timing, so that, it can be convenient. So if it's 8 o'clock, it's going to be your own 8 o'clock of your time. Or we just fix a time that all of you are going to agree on. So that's good news for people in the diaspora. We are also going to be celebrating what we call Food Day. There's going to be Food Day once in a month or once every 2 months in our different locations. So this year, it's not just going to be ordinary seminar in our different locations. It's not just going to be extra large mega seminar, extra large this, extra large that. We're going to be having food days, and the food days are meant for people to really understand the health benefits and values of the food we eat, how to eat right, how to eat healthy, and how to make money with food. You understand? So we're going to be doing a lot on that this year. Food days are going to be happening. As a matter of fact, we are starting with Otta. And on the 8th of February, we're going to be having our first food day in Extra Large on the 8th of February in Otta. Okay, the practical training at the farm will also be announced by tomorrow or before Wednesday. We are going to announce that so that everybody can get ready. Our foodie agency platform, we're going to train people very well on it this year. We're going to train people very well on it this year so that they can know how to maximize profits. You can imagine if you are not buying anything, you are not buying the product, you don't need to carry the product from any place. You just sit on your phone as a foodie agent and you are transacting and you are making your cool money. That is the realm we want our people to be operating on this year. Less stress, big money. That is what we want our people to be enjoying this year. We're going to be having a lot of outreaches as well for everyone who has their stuff to do in different places. Feel free to call us. Our Owambe crew is back in 2025. You remember our Owambe crew, whereby if you have a party, you have something, you can invite the extra large crew and we will come there, and it's really worked. So everything that worked or that has worked for us, we are bringing them back, and we are bringing them back even in a more swagalicious way, so that all our people will be blessed. And don't forget that every time you invite extra large to any function or to any gathering or to anything to have a presentation, you get the benefits. Don't forget that. Don't forget that at all. So that's about our food. In fact, in Ikeja, from next week Wednesday or the upper Wednesday, we're going to have a massive bonus session That will be announced. Our communications department will be reaching out to you, sending you messages on WhatsApp, on SMS. Some will call you so that you will not miss out on anything. In our health sector, we are going to be doing a lot. We thank God for amazing testimonies recorded in the year 2024 concerning our marathon program. And please, I want to beg everybody here. Do you know that marathon program is the easiest way for you to tell extra large? That marathon program is the easiest way for you to tell anybody about extra large. I've seen people now who are members of extra large, who have done big businesses with extra large, who have even bought houses at Agritech City just because they joined our marathon. They saw what he did in their system and they're like, no, this is the company to stay with. So I don't want you to close your mouth. I don't want you to shut it up. Continue to tell people about these opportunities. And by God's grace, as we can see, so MD has been very, very busy. As the work is getting larger and larger, is reducing the number of time that I can have for different things. So this time we are setting up different heads of departments for the different activities that we do. Our leaders, so there's going to be a department for marathon. There's going to be a department for Owambe. There's going to be a department for our group trainings. There's going to be a department for seminars. There's going to be a department for Zoom meetings like this, so that everybody's functioning maximally, at the same pace. And for those who are interested in becoming team leaders or you want to volunteer you come on board to work with us, I'll call the number that you can send your messages so that when immediately we start the trainings, we can include you. And then as we see, volunteering at Extra Large means volunteering, but thankfully at the end of the day, it ends up paying you, but it doesn't start with paying you. You are coming to volunteer first. So, but when you learn, you get trained, then you can start making money. All right. So that's in our health program. We're going to be doing a lot of health talks, health shows. We're going to be doing a lot of outreaches for people in different places. Our senior citizens holiday, bordering on the health of our elderly ones, will also be available every month this year. All right. So all those things will also help us. It will deliver people from untimely death, and it will fetch you big money. Don't forget that money. 1 billion. 1 billion is what Extra Large has provided this year to give out in commissions and remunerations to people as they, brush up their passion and begin to, tell people about the different opportunities that we have. Who is excited to hear that? Let me even hear first before I go to the next level. We have 20
I am
minutes.
so excited. I am so excited. I'm so excited. So excited.
Very good one.
Yeah, I want to see you in, I want to see you tapping into the comment section. How much you want to earn out of that 1 billion? How much?
There are many 50 million. 50 million.
Write it in. Set a goal. This money is available to be shared. So set a goal of how much you want to earn. All right. I want to read it in the comment section. Somebody wants to earn 200 million. Only you. Love that, Mr. Very achievable. I love that. Somebody did 150 million. Very excited. 10 million, 500 million. Olusoji. Who is Olusoji? Let me hear you. You just cut the money into two. 50 million. Yes, very, very achievable. Let me give you for example, the Sakyam farming that we want to embark on, for example. Do you know that for example, we all know how much a tuber of yam costs now, average size of big normal average size yams now cost between 6 to 9,000 naira. All right. So we are even taking at an average of 5,000 naira. And you need just a sack and a period of 5 to 6 months for your yam to grow. Okay. And then we are doing it in groups of hundreds. And for every group of 100, that's 50 million naira. For every group of 100. For the group of 1,000, that's 10 groups. That will give us 500 million naira on that. And these things are for the people. It's not even for extra large. We are teaching you, you are cultivating these things, you are harvesting it, you are making the money by yourself. You know, that's one physical hand labor. You are doing it. Not to talk about other monies that you're going to earn. Somebody, I don't know, all these people, let me not mention names, so that people will not say, hey, Remy, so you collected this type of money and you didn't let me know. Princess Morax, 100 million. I love that. Yeah. Thank you. Fama Olori Ebi, Daddy, good evening, Sal. 50 million. Ambassador Shinyobade, 50 million. I love that. I love that. I love that. And congratulations to all our leaders. Don't forget, we are having our retreat. Sorry, the date has been changed to Thursday the 24th to Saturday the 26th, so that people can be able to go to church on Sunday. Thursday 24th. I hope Mommy Owo is here. Lady Owo, please help us take note of that and report it in the leaders group. So there's a lot of trainings that will be going on that. On tourism, oh my God, amazing. So a group came for holiday. Just this past week. I'm trying to, a group came for holiday, just a company, and then their whole reservation cost was about 21 million. And the person who referred them got his school 1,050,000 without even doing anything, without following them, without doing anything. How many companies are in Nigeria today alone? Because on Sundays like this, sometimes I recall some of the customer care numbers. I just want to see, audit what they do and all that. Today alone, we've had bookings from about 5 or 6 different companies coming in today on a Sunday. Some are begging for the dates that have already been booked. For example, next weekend, 17th to 19th, in fact, from 15th to 19th, we are fully booked. You can't get a room at Extra Large. And we have not even started yet. We have not even done any adverts. We've not done anything for this year. All these things are available. Let me tell you something about how the advantage, I'm sorry to say this, but it's an advantage of how ticket prices, international fares are going up. It's good for local tourism. It's promoting local tourism. A lot of people are looking inwards now. In fact, some people before, they will still not even go to Europe or America or anywhere, but they will still go to other African countries like Kenya, like South Africa, like everything. Everybody is staying back home now. Everybody is staying back home now. And it's good for our economy. It's good for our GDP. These are the things that will rescue Nigeria out of the present mess that we are. And if all these things are happening within like that, it means more money for you if you decide to take it. The funny thing about it is that if you don't do it, somebody else will do it and will make the money. I remember one time there was a school that came on excursion. I think it was last year or so. And the children were like 300 and something, And then so when they came, they enjoyed themselves, they did everything. And then we posted the picture. And one of our members said, yay! I don't even say yay. He said this was the school that our daughter just graduated from, and that she had been meaning, you can imagine, she had been meaning to send them a letter concerning the excursions. But as she was slow, somebody else had gone there, somebody else submitted letter to them, and they came and somebody made the money. So Extra Large is growing fast. Extra Large is spreading like wildfire. So you can't afford to keep your mouth shut. I think I remember I shared the testimony of a man that saw me on channels on the 31st of August, to be precise. This man watched me on channels got to know about what we do, blah, 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 and everything. And he went ahead and told some of his brothers about it. They transacted with us, they bought the property and all that. And this man had earned 6,750,000 within the space of like 2 months. In fact, the money he earned now, 6,750,000, he has only withdrawn 5 million out of it, saying he wants to keep that one for the rainy day. You can imagine. So all you people that are writing 10 million, it's not a big figure at all for a whole year. If somebody can make it within 2 months, somebody made 1,050,000 in just one day. One woman, I don't know, Farmer Isology, are you here? She was in her house. She got an alert of 500,000. She was even asking, what did I do? How did I get this money? We said, well, one of the people that you spoke about, in fact, she had invited the person for, what did they call it? This retreat we were having last year. Every time, we had a lot of retreats last year. So the person came for the retreat and said, there is no way I'm going to leave this place without having a property in this city, and that was it. The person did not even tell the one who invited her over. But when the transaction happened, the woman got half a million naira alert. She was just shouting all over, praying for XTRALARGE and everything. These things are possible. These things are possible. I was in a speaking engagement in a conference in November. Yes, in November, and somebody saw me there. I didn't even go there to talk about XTRALARGE. They invited me for general business. It was not about XTRALARGE, and I was just speaking. I just mentioned XTRALARGE briefly. The person went online, searched the person. Wow, this is this company. Immediately, they even talked to me. Called customer care, did our registration, did everything. What are the packages? What are the ways of making money? One of our clients' care officers spoke with her, explained everything. By the second week, this woman had already started business. This woman earned about 350,000 or so in December, in just one day. These opportunities are available. In the tourism sector, don't forget, we have earning opportunities in excursions, in vacations. This year, this December was massive. We had almost half of the banks in Nigeria. What marvels me is, who told them about us? We had almost half of the banks, all the tush banks in Nigeria, all the auditing firms in Nigeria, all companies, they came. Some came for vacations, some came for their end of the year retreats. Beginning of the year is still on that. They are sitting beginning of the year retreats and all that. People are earning. Open your eyes, please. Open your eyes. So in tourism, opportunities are there for, in excursion, in vacation, in packages, retreats. Valentine is coming now. Different, opportunities as we will be rolling out. Please don't be tired of our messages, because that's the only way you can get information that we will be rolling out from tomorrow. Those information are always in two ways: for you to enjoy and for you to make money. For you to enjoy and for you to make money. So you look at the two and, try to see which one works for you. Empowerment. Now, this year, by the grace of God, we have put some things together to ensure that not only is XTRALARGE empowering people as a company, but our members will also be in the capacity to, empower others. So as we are building capacity in our members this year, we are also building capacity for our members to start building capacity in others. As we are empowering our members this year in trainings and all that, we are also training our people to become leaders who will also be, training other people and be empowering other people. So please make sure that your phones are open, be ready for information. There are some groups we are going to close down this year. Because we noticed that some of those groups are dormant. We will just close those groups down, and we will open new groups only for people who are ready. We don't need too many people. For example, I, on my own, this year, I want to work with just 200 very serious-minded people who will, at the end of this year, boldly come out and say, at least, I didn't even make any money with XTRALARGE this year, but I was able to make 20 million. That's my own goal this year. I don't want plenty people. Just few serious-minded people who are ready to do something meaningful and move forward in life. Those are the people that we want to work with. So from tomorrow morning, like I said again, all these different opportunities will be rolled out, and then make sure that you do not miss anything. We are going to be sending out new links for different groups, the ones that you feel you want to join, so that you can get information at all time. We're going to be calling for different meetings. Make sure you're always available to attend all these meetings. Thank you, everybody, and God bless you. 1 billion naira. Some people did not even write anything. Some people did not write anything, no. By the time we are having this type of meeting, we will have another one next week, Sunday, by God's grace. Today, I noticed there's a problem. A lot of people still want to join, but the room is not taking more than 100 people. I don't know what happened. We had renewed the package to be able to accommodate at least 500 participants. So I don't know why people are not able to join. So we'll work on that for next week and ensure that everybody is able to participate. Let me leave the next 7 minutes for you to ask your questions or give your comments, and then see how we can go. God bless you all. Thank you. Let me unmute now. If you have a question, maybe you can just raise your hand so that we can permit you to ask your questions. You have a question to ask? We have just 7 minutes before the end of the meeting. You can't grow beyond your goals this year. Set a goal. Make sure you set a goal. Make sure you set a goal. A financial goal. This is where I want to be in the next month, the next 3 months, in the next 6 months, in the next, at the end of the year. Set a goal. Your health. Set a goal about your health, please. Set a goal about your health. It is very, very important. If you know you are obese, set a target about your weight. If you know you are diabetic, set a goal. If you are facing different challenges, set a goal, so that we can all live a healthy, better life. Any questions before we call it a day? Don't forget, we are closing exactly by 9.
My question is, can I ask a question, please?
Yes.
Those that don't live in Nigeria, for the tourism, do we, apart from inviting people, because all I can hear is inviting people for the for excursion and school. So if we don't do that, how do we end with the tourism, please?
Yeah, there have always been a lot of ways to earn, even as people in diaspora.
Yeah.
There are investment opportunities that you can earn on. Yeah, so that doesn't involve any inviting anybody or whatever. So those packages, like I said, are you in any of our WhatsApp groups, please?
I'm with Temi, Temi Tokbe.
Okay.
So maybe I'll find out more and how I can get more involved and then invite more people, because when I got to know this from DSA, but I invited so many people when we started, when we joined.
Okay.
But I don't know what happened at the end of the day, because some of my packages were sent in Port Harcourt, so I didn't even receive anything. But I will take it serious this time.
Yeah, thank you. I love that word. So I will take it serious this year. Can I hear everybody say that? I will take it serious.
I will take it serious this year. I'm taking it serious this year.
Take it serious.
I invited someone tonight. Someone
serious this year.
There's someone I sent the link and the person registered immediately, and he's very serious about what's happening.
I will take it serious this year.
Yeah.
Please, I have a question to ask. I raise my hand.
Temi, I'm just citing you now. Can you hear your people from the YouTube?
Please, I raise my hand to ask a question.
Okay.
Yes, I can hear them. I can hear them.
Okay. Mama Bukola, please unmute yourself and ask your question. We have just 4 minutes to go. We have just 4 minutes to go. I will take it serious. Yes. Same language somebody made me. I'm speaking languages I had yet. Extra large has gone. I will take it serious. I'm ready now to work. We can't hear you, ma.
Hello.
Yes.
Hello.
Okay.
I've unmuted.
Hello.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Can you hear me now?
We can hear you now. You have one.
Okay. I paid 150 for the this registration, this tourism, what do you call it? But I've not used it. I didn't use it last year. I think it's not something that I have forfeited.
No, you have not forfeited it. If you have not
Okay.
used it, you see to use it.
No, not at
Congratulations.
all.
Yes. And now Holiday Club is
But
not
I
even
but I
Holiday
don't
Club.
have the okay.
Let me give
I
you the
want
number.
to
Let me give you the number to call to settle that. 0818
okay,
double
081
double 20 triple
220
yeah 0818
triple
double 20 triple 53 Mitchell.
553 Michelle.
Yes, yes. So
Okay,
please just
I will call her.
reach out to
Okay,
her.
okay,
You've
thank
not
you.
forfeited it. Congratulations to you. But anybody is going to register the club now.
I've even registered about 2 people under me, but I've not gotten
Yeah,
anything from their own registration.
it will be on your dashboard. You know, these things are
Okay.
not manual, automated. So by the time you log in, you
I
see everything on your
okay.
dashboard.
I think we can still register
One more,
people with 15,000 because somebody wanted to
yes,
register yesterday, and I said I
yes,
will ask whether that's okay.
yes,
Okay.
yes. Thank you very
Okay.
much. Yes, thank you so much. Adijat Fari, somebody is asking a question. So please call 0818-220-5553 about what you're asking. There was an extension in payout period. We cannot pretend as if we don't know what is happening in Nigeria. Everything has gone up, you know. And for example, the ROI you were getting when let me give an example. I always cite a very good example that you can relate with very well. When fish was sold at 2,400, fish feed was sold at 2,400 per bag, and you were getting a 70,000 returns. And then